Our favorite ratchet life coach, LL. You haven't heard it in a while, so I had to do it smooth for you. All right, so today we are going to talk about projections and when projections can ruin connections. So let's take it back to middle school. There used to be a saying that we use when someone talks about us. Let me know if you remember it. I am rubber. You are glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Yes. You know? We said it usually as a defense mechanism, but as an adult that has lived and learned, what do you think it means now? I'm asking you guys. She's not gonna be like. I'm just trying to bring us back. So I'm gonna repeat it again. I am rubber, you are glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. As an adult, we said it just as, a knee-jerk response, but now that we're adults, what do you think it means?
I think it just means the same thing, that regardless of whatever you say to me, it doesn't stand with me. It doesn't stick with me. Mm-hmm. It kind of, all that energy goes back to you. Mm-hmm. Right. So all the energy, if you're giving me negative energy, it doesn't stay here. I don't receive it. Mm-hmm. But actually, it comes right back to you. Mm-hmm. That's what I think it would mean.
And that's why I still say it to this day.
Yes. Get your grown ass.
And he says it like you said it back in the day, though.
Right. Okay, now here's another one that we all use, and I'm pretty sure I still use this one. It takes one to know one.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what do you think that means? Same thing?
Yeah.
Same thing that it said back in the day. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're going to sit up here and call me something, then you must know what that is. Mm-hmm. To the point
like the pot calling and kettle black type.
Period. Sort of exactly. Yeah. All right. Now, these statements on a deeper level beautifully articulate perception and how it directly relates to our the reality and how we do this thing called life. We define everything we see, feel, hear, and do based on things we have learned, whether the lesson was learned intentionally or not. In other words, let me put on my Morpheus voice from Matrix real quick. What if I told you that everything we say and do is based on a projection of our reality? Our learned reality. That's right. Every day we roam this earth, we collect more lessons in our reality toolbox that eventually serve as our rule book to guide us on how we do daily interactions, do behaviors, and thoughts. Our experiences, good and bad, mold how and why we do things, and most importantly, how we deal with people. Mm-hmm. This applies to any and everything, but today we're going to focus on relationships and how to not allow our projections of our reality to ruin our connections. Ready? All right.
We're ready.
All right. So we all have that ex, you know what I'm saying? The one that if the world was coming to an end and the only way to save Earth was to sleep with him or her, the world would die ex. The ex that if they were burning, you would put out the fire with gasoline ex. Or for you super healed Zen folks, the ex who you wish the best but showed out on teaching you what love doesn't look like ex. Right?
That part.
So call it what you want, but we all have that one person who puts the red in red flag. Or even that great ex that was the MVP in molding your perception of love and what love looks like to you. Now, before that, we learned what love looks like in our childhood.
Right.
How we were loved as a child plays a huge role into how we learn to love and be loved as adults. Yes, we learn and unlearn some things, but it always shows up in our lives one way or another. Your love styles, your non-negotiables, and how you choose your partners can all be directly related to how you were raised. I say that to say this. Any and everything that you have experienced in the past directly or indirectly impacts your present. This includes lesson learned, good memories, and let's not forget, trauma.
Yeah.
What you experience controls how you feel about yourself and the world around you. We often hear the phrase, you are what you attract. And while we sometimes hate that saying, there is some definite truth in it and the reason why healing is an essential prerequisite to dating.
Yes.
Ooh. You will also project what you feel about life and yourself when you choose a partner and how you manage discernment in those relationships. For example, and she gave me permission to share this, I have a friend who told me she feels that no man will ever truly love her and that they all play games. When asked how she feels about herself, she revealed that she feels unworthy of love based on negative experiences with her exes. She couldn't understand why it was seemed impossible to get love she deserved because so many of her exes continue to hurt her despite her being a great
woman,
person.
yeah.
Yes. So she has convinced herself that true love and genuine interest must be impossible for her. Now, she has a man who is showing genuine effort and interest. But she works hard to downplay or dismiss it because she is convinced that no one will love her. This man is doing any and everything to show that he's interested, but she brushes him off and interacts with him as the man in her past interacted with her. And she says it's protection, right? But what she's really doing is projecting her hurt by actively seeking confirmation of the trauma she experienced instead of embracing the connection. The protection is looking a lot like sabotage.
Yeah.
Hurt people, hurt people. But how do we stop it? How do we manage our projections? The answer is simple: self-awareness. You have to look at your shit.
Dissect it. Sit with it.
You have to look at it. Face what happened to you and don't let it own you. Yes. You are identified by your name, not your trauma.
Yes.
Right.
You are bigger than what you have been through. Dig deep into why you do what you do and how it comes off or can come off in your relationships. Take a second and take a deeper look into how you may engage in relationships and figure out if and when you may have been the cause or the facilitator of your relationship's demise. Be honest with yourself and examine how you deal with your shit and ask yourself, am I truly the prize or am I an honorable mention? What do I need to work on? Is my view of love healthy? Are my expectations realistic?
Wow.
Am I ready to reciprocate when I'm asking for? Why do I need a partner? Are my reasons for needing a partner healthy? Am I pouring from my overflow or an empty cup? Are they really not giving a lot or am I giving too much? Once you have done digging in your identity and understanding where you are, ask yourself, am I even ready to receive the love I am requesting? Love your future partner enough by healing yourself first. If you aren't ready for that, take a break. Heal. Then when they come, try a different form of projection. Project healthy habits. Project healthy loving styles. Project growth. Project healthy communication. Project reciprocation. And most importantly, project peace.
Man.